Welcome back to another MLB video. We didn't miss a pick in our last video, so stay tuned to hear everything we got in this one. And I know a ton of you guys who watch the videos are in the Discord, but new added feature to when you join the Discord via the link pinned in the comment and top of the description. You're going to get arbitrage betting. If you don't know what that is, you could bet on the same player. So Acuna over a home run and under, no matter what, you're going to win almost $3 on this one. Absolutely insane. If you take the top three here, you're going to win around $5-6 on the low end. On the high end, you're going to win $15 risk-free. Sites like OddsJam charge $200 a month for this. You're going to get it at less than $1 per day with that link down below. Also in here, you can go to the positive EV tab and you can see the best home run props to take. The top one here is 16% EV, but we've seen these over in the 20 plus range of EV. So absolutely insane tool here. So we just added in for free. Didn't raise the price or anything of the Discord membership. So definitely check it out now. In addition to that, you get more picks from me plus a bunch of other captors in the Dynamo Discord. So I went 4-0 with my MLB plays yesterday. We've been on some insane runs, like 5-1 a couple days before that. The day before that is 6-2 run with the MLB across all the cappers. So get in the Discord. You also get those tools free through Stat Scout. So definitely check it out. You just click that top link, get in on one of the VIP plans. You're going to get in here. We also have the free access open right now to get in and chat in the Discord. So we'll see you guys in the Discord and check out those tools. Like I said, OddsJam is charging $200 per month. You're going to get in here for less than $1 per day. Through the Dynamo Discord, you get access to the Discord and all the picks from me plus a bunch of cappers, plus those crazy tools that people are charging an insane amount for. So check it out with that link down below. Now let's get into the picks for this one. First one, Ronald Acuna over on his total bases at 1.5. This is a play we went to yesterday. He's been smashing this one. I've been playing this one basically all year. He's been on an absolute tear here. Again, against the Mets at a base and a half. Going to go to him on this one. So looking at Acuna on the season, he's hit this in 18 of 28 games, 64%. Absolutely insane. Also, his last 4 games, he's hit this one. 5 in the last one when we played him. Absolutely smashed it. Scrolling down, you can see on the season, he's hitting 396, but against right-handed pitchers, he's hitting 446. Absolutely insane numbers for Acuna to start the season. And it is a pretty decent sample size at this point with 28 games now. He's coming up against Frankie Montas, who has not been great. Hasn't pitched this season, I believe, making his Mets debut in this game. So could be an absolute struggle here for Montas and the Mets. So I think he's going to absolutely be crushing him. Was not that great last year. 7-11 record, almost a 5 ERA. So I like him against this pitcher in this matchup, even though Acuna hasn't faced him. For the next one, we're going to Jameson Taillon over on his strikeouts at 3.5 against St. Louis. I like this, even though St. Louis doesn't strike out a ton on the season. 3.5 for him, I think, is more than a fair line. I'm liking this one. St. Louis, like I said, 8th in the league in strikeouts per game, actually tied for 8th and 9th. But last year they struck out at a pretty good clip at 8.14, which would be about middle of the road here. It would be 14th in the MLB this year if they had that strikeout rate. So a little early for them, but basically the same team, and they do strike out a decent amount. And this pitcher has faced them a ton, so we have a lot of good data on this one as well. If we come back to OddsJam, that does have a free trial if you want to try him out in the description. You can see on the season for him, he's hit this 10 of 15 games, 67%, coming off a game with only 2 strikeouts, but they gave up a ton of runs in this one, so he only got to 4 innings. And 6 games before that, he got to 6 or more innings pitched, which is definitely great to see, especially because he strikes out at 8.1 strikeouts per 9 innings. We only need 4 from him, so if he's getting 5-6 innings in here, it should be a definitely a great spot for him. And if you take out these games where he pitched less than 5 innings, this is going to be a much higher hit rate as well. And on the side, you can see him against St. Louis. Some of the batters he's faced the most, he has a pretty good K rate against them. Against Arenado, he struck him out 17.4% of the time. Versus Contreras, he struck him out 37.5% of at-bats. Versus Gorman, 26.7%. So a pretty good, decent strikeout rate against some of the top hitters for the Cardinals. So I'm liking this spot for him. Again, last year, we didn't even look at last year. An even higher percent hit rate on this strikeout rate, 19 of 28 games. So I'm definitely liking this spot for him. But if you guys are just playing these on Prizepicks, you got to be over on parlay play. I put in 3 props here that are the same over on Prizepicks, but the payouts are massive. Almost a 7.5x over on parlay play compared to just a 6x that you're going to get on a Prizepicks. Plus, they give you free $5. You don't even have to deposit, and you could play with that money to try it out. But you're going to want to deposit because it's a 100% deposit match. So you start with a massive bankroll, and you're just going to win more for playing the same stuff on parlay play that you are over on Prizepicks. So absolutely no-brainer. Made me way more profitable as a sports bettor. Check them out. They will be linked down below for those higher payouts on the same stuff you're already playing. So now let's get into the next one. For the next one, we're going to Trevor Williams. We're going to be taking him over on his earned runs. This one we're going to take him over on 2.5 here against the Padres. Definitely a tough spot for him. Pitching, definitely a lot about matchup-based stuff, so we got to look at that. In this one, Trevor Williams, really bad start to the season. 9 of 15 games so far. He's given up 3 or more earned runs in the games. Last 3, though, down to just 2 in each, but you got to look at some of these opponents that he's been playing. He played Colorado, the worst team in the MLB, Miami, one of the worst teams, and Texas here, so not the toughest opponents in the last 3 when he gave up 2 in each of those. But before that was absolutely terrible. 9 of 12 games before the last 3, he gave up 3 or more. And we can come down and you can look at the amount of these batters against him. So the batter he's facing most here, 18 at-bats, is hitting 389 off of him with a home run, 4 RBIs. And these averages you see in green here means they're hitting above their average against Trevor Williams. So the next guy with 8 at-bats is hitting above his average. Same with the next 2 here in just 4 at-bats. But for the most part, batters against him in this lineup are hitting way better against him. You can also see San Diego against right-handed pitchers this year have the 6th best average in the MLB. So they're definitely on a hot streak this year. Definitely liking this spot for San Diego to have a big one against Trevor Williams in a good matchup. So going to be taking him over on the earned runs here at 2.5. And when you guys join up in the Discord, you also get access to StatScat now through WAP when you use the top link in the description or the pinned comment. You can see positive EV bets, mostly home run plays here that you're going to play. So if you like home run plays, you're going to get the best EV bets to take. Plus, you're going to get these arbitrage opportunities that pop up all the time. Sites like OddsJam charges $200 a month for this. You're going to get in for less than $1 per day to get access to the Discord, more picks for me, plus a bunch of other cappers in all sports, plus these tools through WAP. And you can see that these are changing all the time, different from when we just looked at it 5 minutes earlier in the video. You can see more arbitrage opportunities here. And basically how it works is you bet on the over and the under of the same bet on different sites, and no matter what happens, you're going to win money. So it's crazy opportunities here. Like I said, people are paying $200 a month for this. You're going to get it for free in addition to being in the Dynamo Discord. A crazy perk that we just added here, and you can access it all through WAP. So definitely check that out. But also, we've been crushing it with our picks in the MLB and the Dynamo Discord. 6-2 a couple days ago. A day after that, 5-1 with our MLB picks. Just yesterday, I went 4-0 with my MLB plays. You can see some here, including these, and we're going back to Acuna for this video. So click that top link here. You can get in on any of the VIP plans. You're going to get access to those arbitrage and EV tools, plus get in the Discord for all the picks. Lock in for the MLB, WNBA. We've been crushing those sports. Excited for the summer. We're going to be going extremely hard. So get in there. Just click join, and you'll get access to all of that in one Discord, one spot here. And also yet another tool to help you guys win more sports betting parlay play. You're just going to win more for playing the same lines over on Prizepicks. Like I said, I have these locked in, and they're the same plays that you're going to find over on Prizepicks. But with these 3, you're getting a 7.5x. It's a massive difference compared to a 6x over on parlay play. Plus, free $5 for signing up. Don't even have to deposit, so you can try it out. And then you're going to get a 100% deposit match. So it's a no-brainer. Start with a massive bankroll over here, and you're just going to be a way more profitable bettor because of these higher payouts. It's been a no-brainer for me, so check them out. They're also linked down below, and we'll see you guys over in the Discord.